Pretty familiar, right? RGB around your beloved gaming station. However, it can be much more with a simple piece of software and the right controller. First step after you open the software, create a solid color effect. It will help you greatly during the mapping process, where you will see the color you picked, hence you will confirm that you are doing it right. After you finally pick the color, you can go to settings. The software actually allows you to control nanolift panels. Just letting you know, we are also in love with this piece. Assuming you have the device on the same network as computer, hit search and select the right one from the list. Before you will jump to fun artistic drawing part of the job, you can turn on a grid matrix. Snapping points will help you draw straight lines. Right-click on the icon and set the resolution. Smaller number means larger gaps between the snapping points. Now for the fun artistic part, painting. Hit the plus button and just as in a paint program, start drawing your first segment. As you can see, the moment you put it down, the strip lights up in the solid color you picked. Change the default number of LEDs to the actual number you have in your strip. This is basically what you will do for all the strips in your setup. There are two key parameters to follow: number of diodes in your strip and the signal flow. Check out this highly advanced scheme for this particular setup. We are starting at the top of the leftmost strip. Arrows show the direction of the signal and the numbers represent the diodes in each segment. Strongly recommend to create such scheme for your own project. If you will follow it, there is a small room for error. Back to the fun part, however, drawing. If you are not happy with the line, simply use Move Points tool and with the grid in place, snap the line to the points and straighten it. As you can see, the default number of diodes in the new segment is the value from the previous one created. Since the vertical strips are all the same length, this is very practical. If you remember the scheme, we have one long strip above our monitor. You already noticed that it has more pixels than the vertical strips. You can adjust the number of diodes by opening the segment settings. Or, in case you're not sure how many pixels you have, you can use mouse wheel until you light up last diode in the segment. This way, you can also find out the direction of the signal in case you're not 100% sure. The design of our setup is not random, and so is not the mapping. The best experience we've had so far is with software grabbing edges of the monitor. That being said, you can grab any part you would like. Same applies for the place you will install your strips. With these nice panels we have built for ourselves, the grid tool proves invaluable. Each panel has 8 segments and each segment has 7 diodes in it. Once you have utilized all the tools in the mapping editor and you are happy with the result of your effort, you are ready to create a screen grabber effect. This offers even more fun, since you can customize each effect and tweak the saturation, contrast, brightness for each segment independently.